The term achievement typically refers to the successful accomplishment of a task or goal, often in a particular area or field. However, from a more philosophical standpoint, achievement refers to our ability to get closer to what our minds perceive as fulfillment. In most cases, the only way to get through this point is through hard work, dedication, and perseverance, which is why so many people feel unfulfilled. But maybe you're saying that you're dedicated, you do hard work, and you have persevered. Well, in that case, maybe the reason you aren't fulfilled is due to these 5 habits. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, where my main goal is to help creative entrepreneurs level up. Bad habits can develop from a variety of sources. This include psychological, environmental, social, and biological factors. For instance, we all have different ways of coping with stress or emotional challenges. We also have people and things in our lives that make it more challenging and influence us in, one way or another. Finally, we all have our own unique brain chemistry, which can make us more or less susceptible to specific bad habits. So just as achievement is different for every person, so too are the reasons we have habits that keep us from achieving. However, there are some general habits that tend to hold back anyone who demonstrates them. These bad habits don't care if achievement means career success, raising a happy family, or traveling the world. To help you avoid it, let's take a look at them. Number 1, failing to plan and stay focused. If you want to trace a path to achievement, you need a clear and realistic plan. You wouldn't take a cross-country trip or without a roadmap or a GPS, hoping just to end up in your destination. So why treat your life any differently? After all, without some idea of where you're going, you may end up settling for less or failing to hit the targets you really need to hit. Therefore, one of the best ways to increase your chances of success is to visualize your goals every day. For instance, you may want to write them down on a piece of paper, and keep them in a place where you can see them regularly. Also, don't forget to track your progress and analyze your failures so that you can turn them into positive learning experiences. 2, avoiding diverse input. They say birds of a feather flock together. So, while it's natural to surround yourself with people who agree with you, doing so can significantly limit your growth and progress. Though it can be painful at times, it's very important to seek out people with diverse backgrounds and perspectives who can challenge your ideas and beliefs. In fact, some of the best ideas and biggest successes in history come from cross-cultural adaptations. If you don't have a particularly diverse circle, try and meet new people and expand your network. Trust me, embracing diversity can really help you grow and reach your potential. 3, relying only on yourself. Of course, some people don't have a group at all, and I'm an only child, and I took pride in being able to do everything by myself. Unfortunately, this is one of the worst decisions we can make on our road to achievement. Look, being a self-starter is great, very good actually, but relying solely on yourself can not only be exhausting, but actually will limit your success. You need people you can trust to help you, especially those who will challenge and provide constructive feedback. Don't be afraid to seek help when needed, and any successful entrepreneur will tell you that it's a sign of strength, not weakness. 4, avoiding risk. Playing it safe may feel comfortable, but it won't necessarily lead to success. To really put yourself on the path to achievement, it's important to take calculated risks and step outside of your comfort zone. In fact, I have a whole video on how to do that I'll link in the description. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to run out there and start living recklessly or making crazy decisions. However, if you see a path to success that involves some level of risk, don't let fear be the reason that it holds you back. 5, being a perfectionist. Let's get one thing clear. Perfection is subjective and ultimately unattainable. I need to repeat that to myself because sometimes I strive for this. Perfection is subjective and ultimately unattainable. Therefore, striving for it will only lead to frustration and disappointment. Still, we hear people use this phrase all the time. I'm a perfectionist. And even if they really don't mean it, they're nonetheless perpetrating an unhealthy and impossible idea that has real-world implications. Imagine if you're just getting started on your road to achievement and someone you consider a mentor tells you they're a perfectionist. Would you end up bending over backwards trying to avoid every potential error just to be like them? Instead of fixating on perfection, try to focus on progress and forward momentum. Don't waste time and energy trying to achieve the impossible. Use that energy to move towards your goal instead. Now, there are plenty more bad habits out there that can keep you from achieving your goals. Luckily, that also means there are hundreds of good habits that you can start implementing in your life right now. Though I'll definitely do another post on this topic. Let's switch to a positive vibe by quickly, going over some good habits that you can implement along with the ones that we've discussed. Now, things like prioritizing your task. If you do prioritize the most important tasks that align with your goals and tackle them the first thing in the morning when you have the focus and most energy, you'll see that you'll achieve more. Maintaining a daily routine is also very important, because if you establish a daily routine that includes regular exercise, healthy meals, and sufficient sleep to keep your mind and body in optimal condition, that's also a great way of moving forward. Learning continuously is a very important one. Making sure that you don't think you know everything. Do your best to cultivate a growth mindset by reading, learning new skills, and seeking feedback to improve and expand on your knowledge continually. Practicing gratitude. Many entrepreneurs or individuals that are goal-oriented, sort of along the way of long-term goals that I would try to achieve in the past, I sort of see myself forget to take the time to practice gratitude, because I'm so caught up on this myopic approach of getting to that goal. That's all I can see. I need to achieve it. I need to achieve it. I need to achieve it. And the older I got and the more experienced I got, I knew that this is very important, or I learned that this was very important, to slow down and practice gratitude, and grace. So try to develop a daily habit of reflecting on the positive aspects of your life, which can help you stay motivated and even more focused on your goals. Probably the most important one, because it's not an easy road. Many see the glamour and the glitz, think it's a better rose, 𝗍𝗿𝗍𝗀 𝗀. That basically means that we don't always show the hardships that led to us achieving the goals. We show the end product. That's what you see on social media all the time. So building a strong support system can be huge for you. You can benefit dramatically from surrounding yourself with supportive people who can encourage, motivate, and hold you accountable as you work towards those goals. Try this and then let me know how it is in the comments.